Hello everyone, this is Lauren from FuturesTradingCompany.net, and this is a recap of our morning trading for December 1st, 2011, and quite a different day from yesterday. Yesterday was a step on the gas, trade as many contracts as you could possibly feel comfortable trading to the long side. We had that explosive move up. And coming into today, I did expect this kind of price action. Typically after that kind of day, strong trend day up, you get a day of at least consolidation, possibly a little bit of price pullback. People maybe lightening up on their positions that they took during the previous day. So we didn't expect a lot of price movement today, and we certainly did not get it. This is what we identify as a narrow range trading day, and that's why you're looking at two charts, and they're very different than the typical 89 tick entry chart which we use on trend days. You're looking at a 50 tick chart which we use for our entry chart on narrow range days, and a 3-minute chart which is our guide as to which direction we want to be taking the trades, and I'll really briefly go over this. If our prices are in the lower part of the Keltner channel band, and this is a 20 period Keltner channel set with a 2.5 ATR. So if our prices are in the lower portion of that Keltner channel band, we want to be looking for longs. If the price is in the upper portion, the upper half of the Keltner channel band, we want to be looking for shorts. Then once the price is in that area and we know what direction we want to trade in, we look over here at our 50 tick chart on the YM, and we wait. Now once the price is in this, it moved up after the open, up above the midline into the upper portion. So we were looking for shorts. The first short that I could have taken was over here at like 7 o'clock. It's a little after 7. But we'd had a very violent spike up and down on news that was released at 7 o'clock. And so I passed on that trade. It would have been a profitable trade, but we didn't take that. I was waiting for the market to settle down and not be quite so volatile. And our first trade was taken over here at 7:05 a.m. Pacific time. And here's what we're looking for the entry on narrow range days. We want to have, if we're looking for a short, we want to have our 50 tick chart stochastics overbought and heading back down, crossing back down below slow K, crossing below slow D. We want to also see our JTHMA turning from blue to red, which we have that condition here. And then we take the entry below the Heikin Ashi price bar. And as you can see, this is the first Heikin Ashi price bar, red after we had the change in the JTHMA and after the crossover on the slow stochastic, slow K below slow D. That's the signal for entry, and we took that at 12:043. we hit our first price target, which is plus 10 ticks at 10 points. And then we're looking for only 2 price targets on narrow range days. I only trade 2 contracts. We're looking for a plus 10, and our second target is plus 15, or a trailing stop if we get 2 Heikin-Ashi price bars that are in the opposite direction of our trade, as we did right here. This was the second Heikin-Ashi price bar. Price was starting to turn back up, and we exited our trailing stop at 12.039. So our total profit on that trade on 2 contracts was a total of 14 ticks. Our next trade came at 7:10. And again, it was a short trade. Again, we had price in the upper portion of the Keltner channel band on the 3-minute. Stochastics had come up, oversold, and then crossed down and was heading back down. We had the change of our JTHMA back to short, and we took the trade below the Heikin-Ashi bar, and our entry on that trade was 12.034. We got our first target and not much more before we had 2 Heikin-Ashi bars back against our trade, and we took our exit 2 ticks above that bar. So our exit on the trade was at 12.031 on our trailing stop. So on our second trade of the day, plus 13 ticks. And then our next trade came at 7:30, and let me scroll over here. And as you can see, at 7:30, I'm still in the situation where I am in the upper portion of the Keltner channel band, so I'm still looking for shorts. And that trade came at roughly 7:30, and here again, we have the slow stochastics on the 50-tick chart is in the oversold condition. I'm now waiting for a turn of the JTHMA, which occurs right up here. And now I'm waiting for a Heikin-Ashi bar, red bar, and I get it with stochastics slanting down. Our entry on this trade was 12.037. And that trade worked out where we got both of our price targets, 12.027 for 10 points and 12.022 for 15 points. So that was a good trade for us. Our next trade didn't come until 8:19, and let me scroll over to that trade. And by just looking at my 3-minute chart over here on the right, you can tell now price has broken down into the lower portion of the 3-minute chart, Keltner channel band. So I am going to be looking for long trades at this point. Let me continue to scroll over. And I'm looking for the long trade, not just when it comes into this area, but I want to see the price at least tag the lower Keltner channel band, which it does here at about 8:15. And so from 8:15, I was looking for an oversold condition on my 50-tick stochastics. And let me scroll over to get to where we actually took that trade. Okay, here's the 8:15 area. As you can see, my stochastics was not oversold. It was, oversold. It was actually almost overbought. So I'm not looking to enter that trade. I want to wait until my stochastics gets into an oversold condition on my entry chart. And that occurred here at 8:19. We entered the trade at 11,979. Our catastrophe stop loss was right here at 11,969, so it was only 10 points. We weren't in the trade very long. We had two Hinkin-Ashi bars that went against our trade, and that got us out of the trade at 11,975. That was a 4-tick loss on two contracts, so a negative 8 ticks. And that was actually the first loss we've taken this week. Then our next trade was at 8:28, and here that is again an oversold stochastic. We're in the lower portion of the Keltner channel band after we had tagged the lower Keltner channel. Again, we took the trade 11,988 long. Our stop was at 11,978, but right away we again had two Hinkin-Ashi bars against our trade, and that got us out at 11,981, minus 7 ticks on two contracts. So that was trade was a minus 14, and then the last trade of the morning was not too long after that. Again, oversold stochastics on my 50-tick entry chart, swinging back up. JTHMA turns back to up. I take the trade above this green Hinkin-Ashi at 11,979, and we got our first target at 11,989, but then stopped out of our trailer at 11,981 right here. So those were the trades for the morning. Not a banner day. We're still positive for the day. So for the morning session, 6 trades, 4 winning trades, 4 losing trades, and a net 42 Dow points on the trading for today. This video is running a little bit longer than I like to have them, but just had to explain a little bit of about what charts you were looking at here. Again, narrow range days, and as I am getting ready to wind this video up, we trade these differently than trend days, as you can see, and they're very difficult to trade. So we're looking for really much smaller targets. We use very tight stops and exit trades very quickly as soon as they appear to be going against us. And that's the method we use on narrow range days. Hope you have a great day, and tomorrow should be a good day with the jobs report coming out. So I'm expecting a pretty good market move tomorrow and better trading opportunities tomorrow. Have a great day, and we'll post our video after the trading tomorrow morning.